Yeah.
Half of these things are half street and half race cars. So you've been telling me already when we were talking on the phone. I just made that up, but that's good. But you were telling me that there's a lot of people out here think they got the fast rides.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people.
Yeah, they think they got fast rides.
They have
well,
fast
come
rides.
on down, because we are still looking for competitors. Tonight from 6 to 10 o'clock, and tomorrow, Saturday from 8 to 2. We still need people to come in. We need to get some more cars in there. You know, we need to get these divisions set up.
Yeah.
I don't care if you got a street car, you got a race car, if you got a Hayabusa, the fastest production bike in the world. I know we got a couple over there.
Yeah.
Come on down, because you can win money. Not only that, you can be the King Shiznit of.
That's right.
See, I said Shiznit.
I know, that's good.
The King Shiznit of the Tri-Cities.
Yes.
I mean, if you actually win Showdown USA, that's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
That's
especially
a big deal.
here. There's a lot of bragging right going on.
That's a lot of bragging rights.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you can brag. I'll brag for you in California. I'll do it in Arkansas. But we got a lot of stuff going on besides the racing. We got some drifting, which is awesome in a little tiny area. So, I mean, if you've never seen drifting before, I know that the Japanese think they created drifting.
Yeah?
But no.
No?
It was created back in the 40s and 50s with the guys doing dirt track racing. Mark Martin, who's a close personal friend of mine.
Really?
Well, no, but I know.
It's a good story.
But I shook his hand once. I did shake his hand once.
I've got a lug nut from one of his cars at a NASCAR race.
See, that's cool.
as close as I get to him.
See, Mark Martin was drifting. I mean, those guys were drifting back in the 50s on dirt tracks. That's what drifting came from, really. We got stunt bikes, we got lowriders, hoppers. In fact, we're looking for more people. You got a drifting car, you got a lowrider, hops. We got a motorcycle demolition derby. I don't really want to talk about that because that's very dangerous.
Yeah, you think?
A little bit. I mean, we've done some nutty stuff on Monster Garage.
But this is pretty nice.
And I've done some pro wrestling over the years.
Yeah.
But motorcycle demolition derby,
that's nuts.
That's crazy. We were going to try to get you into that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you said you wanted the Buns of Steel guy to do it.
I think we'd have Buns of Steel do it.
Yeah.
His bike's a piece of shit.
But like I said, it doesn't matter if you got a blown, injected nitrous. People always say, I'm not going to race you nitrous. Or if you ever watch some of the shows on Speed Pinks, that, well, I'm not racing you because you got nitrous. Take it off, take the bottle off. Bring it!
Just bring it
I want to see nitrous.
I do too.
I want to see. We're going to definitely, the bottom line is, at some of these events, you're going to see some cars. They may have a sweet motor. They may not know how to race it. That's the bottom line. Whether you're on a dyno drags, whether you're on the track, you don't know how to race it. We're probably going to get a few motors blown up. That's the way it is. That's the way. That is the thrill and the adventure of Showdown USA.
That's why a lot of people go to NASCAR races to see the wreck.
Exactly.
You want to go and see something blown up.
But it's going to be pretty cool. Like I said, we still need some more cars. We need some bikes. So tonight they're doing some qualifying from 6 to 10 p.m. at the Toyota Center. And then tomorrow from 8 to 2 p.m. And then we'll open the doors tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And, I got $10,000 sitting in my pocket. I want to give it away.
Just to give it away, right?
Well, I don't really have it yet, but now maybe the guys over there, they're going to have to give me the cash.
They'll have to give it to you now.
But we got a lot of stuff going on, man. Now tell me a little bit what happened to you last night.
Now, yeah. Okay.
They gave you a little feel, didn't they?
They did. And now I got it in my blood. I'm Jones, and I want to do it. I want to literally get my bike out there. I'd love to bring my motorcycle out there.
What do you got?
I got an 03 Harley Deuce.
You want to bring your Harley out
I'm thinking about bringing the Harley out. Strap it down on the dynamometer and just let it go.
People don't realize that you can there's some fast Harleys out there.
Yeah.
People think that the street bike, the crotch rocket, as we like to call it in California, those are the fast things. But I got my bagger.
Yeah?
And my 06 Street Glide is pretty well put together. And
so you got my next bike. That's my next bike.
Glide.
Street Glide.
Make sure you get the 07 or the 08. Get the bigger motor.
Yeah.
Harley Davidson, still putting out good bikes. Hey Harley, how are you? I remember the Schwag. I'd like to get like to get a bike for free, but Harleys are just as fast as some of these production bikes. That's just the bottom. They're just as fast as some of these crotch rockets. The Hayabusa, which we're going to have out there, and we'd like to get some more if you got a Hayabusa to come out.
That'd be nice.
Those are the fastest production bikes in the world. I'm not a fast guy. I'd rather be in a car going fast than on a bike.
Oh, yeah.
Even though my bike is fast, I don't go very fast.
You don't go very fast on it?
All right, well, real quick, we have now the people at Showdown USA, we have a thing called the Hot Rod Hit Squad, where we have some crazy cars. We've built some crazy stuff on Monster Garage.
But these are pretty crazy.
A V8 wheelchair. Listen, sometimes the Schwag gets hurt. Sometimes you need to get to that market quick and get your medicine.
It's right.
How about a Zamboni? There's hockey teams. Everybody loves hockey. A Zamboni. 125-mile-an-hour Zamboni.
That would literally shave the ice.
That would shave the ice. And if anybody, Luke Robitaille or anybody's in the way, they're getting run over.
Getting run over.
Low-riding hearse. Wheel standing garbage truck, and then of course the PT Bruiser, 9-second, part dragster, part PT Cruiser. And tell me about your experience with the PT Bruiser.
He beat me by like 11 seconds. But it was close. It was pretty close.
Now, what were you
20 seconds.
What were you driving?
I was driving an 07 Dodge Charger, straight stock, 6-cylinder.
Oh, 6-cylinder?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You didn't even get the Hemi.
No, they didn't give me the Hemi. So we had that strapped on, and it took me 21 seconds to get down the quarter of the mile.
21 seconds.
But I was 24 the first time.
I'm 300 pounds. I think I could have run faster there. A 6-cylinder? You couldn't get down there?
I couldn't get down. The thing wouldn't shift for me. It just kept redlining.
Oh, it wouldn't shift.
Yeah, it was an
That's
automatic.
your excuse.
It's an automatic too. So.
Well, I mean, it doesn't help that it's 9-second PT Bruiser.
Exactly. That's
no. That thing drifts. That thing does hopping.
Imagine that thing drifting.
And it does. I mean, it's crazy.
There are some nut stuff there. They've got 4 monster big screens hanging from the ceiling. These things are huge, projected on there, so you don't have a bad seat anywhere in the house.
No, this is legitimately. This is probably one of the only show you're ever going to see of its kind, where you've got all. I mean, you could go to a lowrider event, Lowrider Magazine. I'll give them a little props there.
Yeah.
Do a lot of events around the country. Awesome. You can go to the NHRA, go see some drag racing. We got the Winter Nationals in California. Awesome. You can go to a bike show, Easy Rider event, where they got some dyno drags. But you don't have them all together.
In one location.
One location. I got 10 grand in my pocket. I want to give it out. I'd much rather go out to a bar and give it out tonight, but that's fine. I'm going to give it out tomorrow.
Well, we might have to go to a bar tonight.
We might have to, just to get pumped up.
Maybe we'll have 5,000 tomorrow to give away.
It's possible. But, you know, I've only been to one Lowrider Magazine event thing a long time ago, so I'm pretty pumped up. Now, I know out here I was told they got some cool lowriders.
We got some good-looking lowriders around town, I've seen.
Tell me about the Tri-Cities real quick.
It's
People don't
not bad.
know. People don't know.
No, we've got a bunch of people. We've got the fastest, I want to say, we just had a record broken recently. What was it?
Prison breakout of Walla Walla?
No, not that.
It's the Arrow.
Shelby Cobra.
The Shelby Cobra,
Oh.
the Shelby Cobra group, Shelby Group,
Shelby Super
not Shelby
Sport.
Cobra Mustangs, but
Right, yeah.
it's a local guy here out of Benton City.
Okay.
Actually he builds vehicles out there. They ran fastest land speed record,
247.
247 miles an hour, and it was out on this side road in just outside of Prosser,
Side
Washington.
road. Out on a side road.
Yes, has a little, just a little S in it, but he was, and how old was the guy that was driving it? Like 80 something?
60 years old.
60, so
Yeah,
I apologize for it.
No, it's fine. At 60, he really doesn't care about life anymore. So he said, you know what? I'll do 247. It's fine.
I'll do it, it's fine, whatever.
But, you know, and today, if you go get a ticket today,
Free t-shirt.
free T-shirt.
Gotta like that.
That's not bad.
That's not bad
I
at
mean,
all.
free is free.
Yeah, that's our motto. If it's free,
I'm from
it's
California. We don't get free stuff. They tell you get free stuff. We don't get free stuff.
Not the big, you don't get the free swag?
No, you don't get free
You don't
swag.
get the free swag, Big Schwag?
Yeah, nah, sometimes.
Yeah.
My problem is I go to shows, if I do bike shows, and everybody wants to give me a shirt.
Yeah.
So I now have a closet with like
Just-
1,000 shirts. Now, I'm a big guy. Not everybody gives me 3 or 4X.
Yeah.
Here's a law. I'm like, what am I going to do?
What
I
are you
can't
doing
say
with a
no.
large?
I can't be rude and say I'm not. Oh, thank you very much.
You have a closet full of oil rags in.
Yes. You know, I try to give them out to my nephews. I don't want that. You know, take that.
Re-gift.
Come on now.
Re-gift this holiday
Re-gift's
season.
good. But like I said, you know what? We still need some cars. We still need some bikes. I'm glad you got this.
How do they get a hold of that? Do they just go to the Toyota
Just go
Center?
down to the Toyota Center,
Okay.
like I said, from 6 to 10 p.m. tonight, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. We need doesn't matter if you got a bike, if you got if you got a drifting car, if you got a hopper, a lowrider.
Here's a story for you.
Yep.
Buddy of ours, listens to 97 Rock, Rich
You got
Hangartner.
friends?
Rich, I got friends,
All
a few. Rich Hangartner, last night was there. He was talking about, he's like, well, I just got a Dodge Hemi pickup truck or whatever. And they're like, bring it. So he's going to bring it. Well, here's a funny story. Today, they decided to head up the mountain to go to one of our transmitters. Well, it started to get a little thick of snow up in the mountains, right?
Oh, no.
So he's following a Subaru that we have out here, one of the boss's Subarus parked out here. Well, he pulls up next to him and he's like, I got a tow rope if you need some help and I can get you out of, if you get stuck or whatever. The Subaru ended up towing out the Dodge because the Dodge got stuck. And I know he's listening right now.
Driver. It's the driver error. It's not the Dodge. Listen, I got a 1975 Dodge Dart Sport Mopar 340.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the car. It's not the
It's
truck.
always the driver.
It's driver
See,
error.
And that's what I blamed it on last night. My driving skills last night was all me.
You know, another thing is, the bottom line is this, really, to go out and do a test and tune or take your car out and race, it's awesome. But to be able to do it for some cash, to be able to come in and do this with all this stuff going on, one of a kind thing.
Yeah.
You know, this is Showdown USA, and the guys that are running it, they've done a lot of some amazing stuff, concerts and this and that. And